Hi there, this is Bruno from SpainGuru.es, your portal and community for Spanish immigration. The topic we're going to talk about today is gaining Spanish citizenship with dual nationality. So, first question is, am I eligible for Spanish citizenship? Well, a SpainGuru poster has dual American and Mexican citizenship and entered Spain with her US passport. After 2 years here in Spain, she began thinking about applying for Spanish citizenship, which she is eligible for through her Mexican nationality. So if she took this path, would she have to renounce her American citizenship? The answer: there are two main sources at play here, which we will address in turn. Issue 1, the law. While there's nothing in the law that explicitly states citizens must remain with the nationality they enter Spain with, this is how it is traditionally done. Generally, this is a non-issue, as most people have no reason to switch between nationalities. However, in this specific case, citizens of former Spanish colonies, like Mexico, have rights that other nationalities don't. This means that Mexican citizens can apply for Spanish citizenship after 2 years of residency in Spain, not including time as student, as they are generally on a estancia rather than residencia. Rights with dual citizenship. Deputy Assistant Director of Nationality and Civil Status, Doña María del Mar López, recently held a meeting with some Spanish immigration attorneys regarding this issue of dual citizenship. At this meeting, she indicated that government would accept these applications where someone entered with one nationality but wants to apply for citizenship with other. Furthermore, when applying for Spanish nationality, the form indicates that someone with multiple nationalities is eligible. Under the Nacionalidad section, there are two boxes. First box: nacionalidad con la que obtuvo el NIE, nationality you obtain your NIE with. And second box: indique si tiene otra nacionalidad que le exime del DELE. Indicate if you have another nationality that exempts you from the DELE. What this means? Essentially, this says that there's good news for our original poster. If someone holds dual nationality such as US and a former Spanish colony, and enters and resides in Spain using their US nationality, they can apply for Spanish nationality after 2 years under their second nationality. They will be exempt from taking DELE language test and will only have to pass the CCSE civics test to be eligible, which is quite easy. Issue 2, renouncing citizenship. When someone gains Spanish citizenship, Spain requires them to sign an oath renouncing their former nationality. Citizens of the former colonies are an exception to this and can retain their citizenship. As of yet, we cannot find any examples of anyone with a dual nationality status, US or former colony, who have been required to do this, or required to do it for their US citizenship, but not the other. The US stance. That said, from the viewpoint of the US Department or government, this is essentially meaningless. In order to renounce for your US citizenship, you must do it in person in the US, at a consulate, or at an embassy. This requires filling out forms and affirming that you fully understand in person what you're doing. On the State Department's website, there is advice on losing US citizenship. They go into more detail about what happens if you have to renounce your US nationality. When you take Spanish citizenship and then want to renew your US passport, you'll see a section on the form asking if you've been naturalized by any other nation. If you say yes, and the State Department will ask you if you renounced US citizenship and meant to. Here you say no. I didn't have the intention to relinquish US nationality, as explained under potentially expatriating acts in the link provided above in this blog post. What this means? Long story short, the State Department asks you if you really intended to renounce your US citizenship. You say no, and that's the end of the matter. You get the best of both worlds. From then on, Spain and the US treat you the same way as a citizen of each nation. For Spain, you said you would renounce your citizenship, so they're happy. Yet for the US, it has to be done in person, in the States or at the US Embassy, so you're still a US citizen. The only condition to keep in mind is, if you get into trouble in Spain, the US is no longer able to help you out. What are the benefits of Spanish citizenship? Are you in a similar situation or are wondering whether it's worth going through the process? Well, it's up to you, but gaining Spanish citizenship while retaining your other brings a lot of benefits with it. Aside from gaining more rights in Spain, you will also gain EU citizenship. This means you can live or work anywhere in the European Union and will also have the right to vote. You will be guaranteed the basic rights under the EU law and can even benefit from cheaper or even free third-level education. So if you are eligible for Spanish citizenship and thinking of moving to Spain for the long term, it's definitely something you should look into. Please note that all answers were based on internet research and should not be considered legal advice. If you need to contact immigration or tax experts, among other services, go to SpainGuru.es, and where you will find a wealth of information and links to our recommended partners. SpainGuru also has several Facebook groups with thousands of members. You can join today, where you can post your questions and receive answers from the community. You can find the links below in this video. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. And if you like this kind of videos, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss any of the new ones. Bye bye.